It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. For the Heat, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but there have been some positive moments in those 2 wins that they might be looking to duplicate here tonight. You know who I'm looking forward to watching tonight?
I would not know.
How about C.J. McCollum?
Okay.
Low-rated high school recruit. Comes out of a small college.
True.
But
It's game time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Miami Heat, they won their last contest, that game against the New York Knicks. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
No, but I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, guys, undisputedly, Damian Lillard is the leader of this Blazers team. Now, Yusuf Nurkic said, he's the best thing that's happened to me. To have a superstar in this league as a leader, a friend, and a teammate, it makes me better. Kevin?
LDA, you can't get much higher praise than that. Thanks. Chris, you played for 5 different teams, a couple of them multiple times. How long do you think it takes to feel comfortable in a new situation for a player?
I tell you, Kevin, that's such a hard tightrope to play. I remember going to different teams, and you have to understand the culture of the team. You have to understand who their best players are already. You have to understand the style of play. And building trust takes time from both sides. So usually you'll come into a situation and you want to make sure that you're showing that you're a great teammate. And so usually in that area, teammates are saying, wait a minute, we brought you over here. We want you to be that guy that we traded for, the guy we just signed or recruited. We were a fan of you. Do the things that you do great. We'll catch up with you. So a lot of it starts with mutual respect, and that means mutual deferment. And then after a while, you're both deferring. You're like, wait, we got to win some games. Okay, you be you, I'll be us. We'll all do it together. And kind of once you get over that kind of fine dance in the beginning, that icebreaker, usually that's when things start rolling.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Turner is out there with Aminu, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. Right side a screen. Bouncing off the pick. With 1 on the clock, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Aminu, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Aminu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Richardson with a screen for Whiteside. Here's Dragic. Misses off the left iron. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Turner passes to Lillard. Here's McCollum. Nurkic a screen on Waiters. Screen by Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. McCollum's got his first points in this one. They set the pick. And Waiters kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Dragic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Now, here's Richardson. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's McCollum. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Count that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Lillard. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Pass to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. McCollum passes to Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Chris, you've played against the Blazers and in Portland so many times in your career. Explain the love the city has for this terrific team.
So Portland actually was my favorite arena to play in. I love the floor, the seats, the lighting there. I just love playing there. I mean, the city lives and dies with the Blazers. They have crazy, die-hard fans there in Rip City. I mean, very few teams have a devoted fan base as the Blazers do.
Free throw, good. Waiters. He makes one of two that time. And with Jusuf Nurkic, the Bosnian center, he's so aggressive on the floor, he can be a fantastic player.
And fans always want more from Nurkic. I mean, they see the flashes of what he can do when he's active and aggressive. Nurkic himself knows that this is the case with him, and it's something he's trying to iron out.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. Richardson against Turner. Here's Richardson, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
So a moment now to see the story on Jusuf Nurkic. He had a strong showing last season, 10th in blocks, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Right side a screen. Here's Johnson. Second chance effort, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his second bucket tonight.
But look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound, finishing strong on the putback.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
I absolutely love the fire they showed on the road. You really could tell they wanted that one.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Damian Lillard third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Turner inside. Richardson cover. The shot by Turner no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Whiteside sets the pick for Waiters. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Lillard with it, now guarded by Dragic. Puts up a 3. Lillard misses. The Heat with the lead. Here's Johnson, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Lillard from outside bangs home the trifecta.
Now, his three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
Johnson against Aminu. Johnson down low, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu. The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Johnson. Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He is always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes, and is up front with them. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
Now, here's Richardson. Passes to Whiteside. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Whiteside's got his third basket of the night.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Dishes to McCollum. Releases from 15. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
I mean, he's finding some good shots early on, and what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Waiters with the ball. We saw him with 10 points last game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play. Maybe the charge call, but guys never think they're removed.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Whiteside. Olynyk comes in for Johnson. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Richardson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Waiters. Now here's Winslow, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. They set the pick. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Portland with a change here, too. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. McCollum against Wade. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Portland leading. McCollum kicks to Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. And I know you've got a couple guys who you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
one of the best finishers that I've seen. Oh, my goodness, the way he can finger roll you with his left hand and throw it up so high that rain will come down with it and finishing off of both legs. You have to look at a guy like Harden as well, the way he finishes. How about LeBron James? As strong as he is, it seems like he just kind of gives you a shoulder with either shoulder, bumps and waits, and then lays it up nice, too. I mean, you have so many players. And Curry, he's another guy that does it so well. I can keep going on and on, but those guys, don't forget about Mike Conley. He's ambidextrous. He might just shoot a jump shot with either hand, so you got to be careful when guarding these guys. Great finishers now.
Good names you've mentioned.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And the pass to Winslow. A three-pointer is right on target. Winslow's got the game tied up here for Miami.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate, and that feed was phenomenal.
And here is Harkless. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with a screen on Johnson. Here's McCollum. They grab their own miss. Stauskas. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Trailblazers.
And really, there's just such a lack of scoring for them from out at the top of the arc in terms of three-point range. And in today's game, you have to get scoring from the three-point range. And that area out above the free throw line extended is a real weak spot for them so far.
Free throw good, Stauskas. one is no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Out to Wade. He tries for three. The Heat rebound. Back to Johnson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Portland's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. A three from McCollum. Rebound by Olynyk.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
There's Winslow. Here's Adebayo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And for Portland, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Curry kicks to Leonard. McCollum outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
You got to know McCollum is looking to fire off the pass. This is why you must play up on him.
Johnson dishes to Olynyk. There's a screen. Johnson left side. Back to Olynyk. Clock at 6. Over Harkless, and the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his first points of the night.
When Olynyk gets the ball in the mid-range area of the floor, he has no problem in letting it fly. I mean, he makes that shot consistently when he has the room to let it fly.
Now here's Leonard. He dishes it to McCollum. Over Wade. Rebound by Olynyk.
The struggles this quarter continue. He's done a good job.
Wade, good.
Wade is a strong two-guard. I mean, he's exceptional at fighting through whatever the D throws at him.
And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 2. Curry passes to Leonard. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Portland again missing.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight into offense.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Now here's Curry. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando.
Taking a look here at numbers for Winslow. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 7 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Here's Olynyk, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Harkless with the screen for Curry. Here's McCollum. And just miss after miss right now.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
In the corner, Winslow with it. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's the screen. And he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat up 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Well, obviously that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rip.
On the floor for Portland, Stauskas is out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's McCollum in at the 2.
Well, just watching the progression of C.J. McCollum year to year has been astonishing. I mean, he came into the NBA with little fanfare, but now he's one of the league's top shooting guards.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Curry, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Back to McCollum, 5 to shoot. Again, McCollum missing. And with McCollum, he is the complete package on the offensive end.
I mean, he can take any defender one-on-one, and with a little bit of space, he can take over the game. He's a great shooter and fantastic facilitator. I mean, you ask around the league, they'll tell you that McCollum is one of the toughest guys to guard on the wing.
Here's McCollum. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Curry is inside. Johnson's there. Curry gets the bucket.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against the guy who towers over him.
Well, it's just an attitude, a way of life. You can't let people see you back down, or they take it as a sign of weakness and expect that treatment every time.
Now here's Ellington. Great D that time from Leonard.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Curry, trailing by 10. And it goes down 2 points.
McCollum is always aware. Fantastic skipping the ball over to the open man.
Johnson kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Magruder. There's a good screen. Johnson against Curry. And it's sent back by Leonard. To the inside, Harkless, and Harkless slams it in.
Hits the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
Ellington the pass to Johnson. Here's Magruder, guarded by Curry. Magruder kicks to Ellington. Miami no good on that time either.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that one. He gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Here's Adebayo. Here's Johnson. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Webb, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there, executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. And some changes here for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Justice Winslow, and it's Dragic in for Johnson. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. Aminu comes in for Maurice Harkless. Turner's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And Damian Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. No good from Dragic.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Now Dragic, after the missed three from Damian Lillard, fades away. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 points. Trailblazers trail by 8. And Lillard kicks to Curry. Aminu with a screen for Curry. They set the pick. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard way outside. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Pass to Magruder. Right side a screen. Jumper off the screen, and it's Magruder missing. Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. The shot by Turner no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far from McCollum.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
That's good from Johnson. C-Web, a big rule change. Defenders have to give jump shooters space to land. Your thoughts on that?
Great. Thank you. Think about if a guy is hot and you can't stop him, you should not be able to embellish with the rules by sliding your foot up under a guy. If we all remember, I believe that San Antonio was up a couple of years ago on Golden State at home in Game 1, and Pachulia inadvertently put his foot up under Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi was injured. You have to give shooters space to come down. You can't be thinking about that on the way down. We don't want players injured or hurt in this game because of a lack of paying attention to detail, and I think this rule really helps it. Defenders have done it for years. It could be viewed as dirty, but I'm glad the NBA did something about it. I'm very happy about it. And check this out. You're going to see a lot of guys knocking down even more threes now.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now, here's Lillard. Here's Aminu. Off target from three-point range.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Curry dishes to Lillard. Passes to Nurkic. He kicks it to Curry. Nurkic a screen on Waiters. Here's Curry, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Curry against Waiters. Turner with the steal. At the elbow, it's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Wow, the speed of Lillard. So masterful at making decisions in the fast break situations.
Dragic the pass to Waiters. The pass to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Over Turner. Richardson no luck. Trailblazers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Now, here's Richardson. Dragic kicks to Waiters. No good on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Curry dishes to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Poke loose and stolen by Richardson. In transition, here comes Miami, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, while he's out there making the play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 13. Nurkic a screen on Dragic. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Damian Lillard.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Waiters outside. Johnson the screen. Whiteside a screen on Aminu. Back to Waiters. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 10.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for Richardson.
A moment now to see the stats for Wade. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Nurkic setting the pick for Turner. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Turner's got 5 points so far.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And Evan Turner, a wing player who helps in ways other than scoring. He can bring up the ball and initiate the offense, and he's decent in the post and clever when he gets inside.
Olynyk can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Curry. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Here's Waiters, and he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6. LC Webb with Evan Turner, the former second overall pick. He gives you a little bit of everything.
Well, the one thing missing from Turner's game, though, is outside shooting. He had a career 30% shooter from beyond the arc. But the instincts on taking threes, still, he's at his best when he attacks the rim and creates for others.
Now here's Waiters, following the missed shot by Nurkic. And Waiters kicks to Wade. Shoots over Curry, and it's Miami with another.
You got to crowd Wade in the mid-range. I mean, his in-between game is straight filthy.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Winslow subbed in for Waiters. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Reese Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Stauskas is checked in for Turner. And McCollum subbed in for Seth Curry. Lillard the pass to Harkless. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dragic against Lillard. Now Winslow. He has 7. Over Harkless. Winslow's shot is off.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
McCollum against Wade. Here's McCollum over Wade. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are in control right now. How's that happen?
Well, I think we've been able to get to our pace. We've been active defensively, so we just have to maintain our focus and keep trying to be in attack mode, both ends of the court.
You guys are built for this, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, some perspective, please.
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
A shot of American Airlines Arena in the lights of Miami, Florida. Welcome back, everyone, to the action here. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And through the first two quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Yeah, I'm surprised the defense didn't do a better job of adjusting. I mean, extending out on him a little bit more.
Here's Dragic. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Down low, it's Johnson and Whiteside. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. And it's Richardson in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Waiters. Shot clock at 6. Whiteside, a screen on Lillard. No good from Dragic. Trailblazers trail by 14. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Goran Dragic.
And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
First free throw is good. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he could not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
Dragic kicks to Johnson. Waiters with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Whiteside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Lillard gets double teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is Miami. Miami leading by 14. Waiters passes to Johnson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by McCollum. 3-on-3. Lillard with no one around. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Outside Turner. Aminu with a screen for Turner. 4 on the shot clock. Good D by Johnson. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Richardson the pass to Whiteside. It's good. Whiteside's got 14 points for the game.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here's Nurkic looking for his first basket still in this one. Lillard against Dragic. Whiteside a screen on Lillard. It's stolen by Aminu. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, at this point of his career, Aminu knows who he is, an effective two-way player who likes being a glue guy.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
That free throw good from Aminu. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Miami leading by 14. Johnson the screen. Whiteside a screen on Lillard. Dragic with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Whiteside. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Hassan Whiteside really making a difference here.
Oh, he's tearing them to shreds, and I'm sure the only thing they're talking about in this timeout is what to do about him.
Shoot the second I go out. Catch me chillin' with Offset and Lil Wop. We gotta give a resume so I can see what you're about. Just watch up your camera. I need stuff like that you now. Please don't make you pull up. Lot time so you like to get right to the point. And my sneakers match my sweater. I got hella stuff like toy. I'm not mad, I'm the man. Don't wanna see me mad. What you do is you lost. Go ahead and call a cat. Hey, yesterday my mother called me. She told me that she be worried about my poop and what I eat. And I told her it's kinda lovely.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Johnson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come. They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Richardson, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard the pass to McCollum. Nurkic a screen on Waiters. Screen by Nurkic. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. Rebound by the Heat.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Raiders against McCollum. It's Richardson on the wing. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Over Turner. Richardson, no luck. Portland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Richardson with a screen for Whiteside. Pass to Waiters. Dragic kicks to Richardson. Right side a screen. Takes a shot at the elbow. Richardson missing again. Trailblazers trail by 14. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Dragic. And it's Lillard missing.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Screen by Nurkic. McCollum outside. Nurkic setting the pick for McCollum. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. McCollum's got 9.
He's solid at creating off the screen. I mean, McCollum, he's always assertive and consistent at capitalizing in these spots.
Now, here's Whiteside. He's got 16. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 18 points for him.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Turner against Richardson. Whiteside sets the pick for Richardson. Shoots off the screen, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Lillard from outside, and it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Richardson, no luck.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got 4 points this quarter.
I'd like to see Aminu do more of this, Kevin. I mean, he has the touch to be effective inside.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, think about it, Kevin. The skill set of Lillard, he has incredible range. He can get a shot off with ease with his dribble combinations. I mean, he's crafty when he gets inside. He's a complete offensive threat. Adebayo's checked in for Johnson. Winslow comes in for Josh Richardson. Wade, he's checked in for Waiters. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Evan Turner. And it's Seth Curry in for Lillard. And Portland has possession after Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by the Heat. Winslow's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Whiteside a screen. And the jam by Whiteside.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
And anybody can get a run-of-the-mill putback, but he makes them count.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. Curry with it. 6 points for him. Kicks to McCollum. And here is Harkless. Leonard sets a screen for Harkless. Leonard with a screen on Wade. McCollum no good. The Heat leading by 17. Wade outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
I mean, I don't think most fans can understand the experience and leadership that Wade gives to his team and how huge it is. He's a fantastic player who commands respect.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Wade. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Whiteside. And he makes both free throws. Trailblazers trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McCollum no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He kicks it to Curry. McCollum with the screen on Johnson. Harkless with it. He's against Olynyk. 4 on the clock. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the 3 off target.
But not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Jusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Trailblazers.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
And he hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 11 over Wade. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 13.
Now, you got to respect the intelligence of McCollum, a pro at utilizing the pick and roll. You can't let him get into a comfort zone.
The fader. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. And here's a shot chart now, getting a better perspective on where he's been shooting the ball from. Here's Wade, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. He's got 8.
Wade has an incredible basketball IQ. I mean, when there are picks being set, he puts himself in a great position to score.
Passes it to Stauskas. Now, here's Nurkic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's McCollum. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Portland with the ball. Following the score by Miami. Screen by Nurkic. Curry. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And just like you draw it up, I mean, create some space with the screen and get the good, clean look.
Winslow, the pass to Wade. Over McCollum. Wade, good. Wade's got 10.
Now, look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
McCollum with the screen on Johnson. Nurkic dishes to McCollum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the more we see from McCollum in the NBA, the more his edge, Chris, comes out game after game. He is a fiery competitor.
Well, I love that McCollum will get right in the face of the opposition and talk right back. I mean, he backs up what he says with this game, so why not? It's rare to see a hard-nosed guy like McCollum play with such an edge.
The first free throw is good.
And the evolution of McCollum has been fun to watch, and he's not done yet. I mean, an efficient guard who shoots the lights out.
Rodney McGruder's checked in for the Heat. Ellington comes in for Tyler Johnson. And a switch here also for Portland. Aminu's checked in. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Ellington kicks to Wade. Screen by Olynyk. Back to Wade. Harkless with the steal. Outside Curry. McCollum outside. Screen by Nurkic. Over in the corner, Harkless. Now Nurkic with one. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Nothing feels as good as knocking down a buzzer beater. He'll remember that one forever.
It's been all about Hassan Whiteside for Miami. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Trailblazers trail by 17. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. McCollum at the 2 with Harkless playing the 3. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Curry in at the 1. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And so here is Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's McGruder, defended by Harkless. Here's Olynyk. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Aminu, the pass to McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And that's how you set a screen. Takes the D right out of the equation.
The Heat leading by 15. Down low. Here's Olynyk. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. 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 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And Kelly Olynyk, from a basketball family, his father a successful coach, his mother a scorekeeper. He's grown up around the game.
Outside Curry. There's the dish to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Excellent D from Wade.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
And the Heat with some changes. James Johnson's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Johnson against Aminu. Fades away. That one, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. There's the steal. The pass to Dragic. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Trailblazers trail by 18. McCollum right side. Pass to Aminu. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And you know, for that Pistons game, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
That free throw good from Aminu. Richardson, he's checked in for the Heat. Turner's checked in for the Trailblazers. Two free throws for Aminu. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ellington kicks to Olynyk. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Nurkic a screen on Dragic. Olynyk with the steal. Dragic against Lillard. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it.
He's good at leaping up to block shot, Kevin. I mean, Aminu's vertical leap helps him big time on the defensive end.
And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court from 10 feet out. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 18. Here's McCollum. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got assist number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Richardson. Olynyk sets a screen for Richardson. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's McCollum on the wing. He's looking for Lillard and finds him.
I love how Lillard takes the initiative on offense. I mean, Kev, he's a creative and talented guard who's been absolutely on fire.
Waiters dishes to Olynyk. Richardson with the screen on Nurkic. Johnson the screen. Olynyk has the open look. Drills the three-pointer. Olynyk's got 4 this quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Now here's McCollum. Nurkic a screen on Waiters. They get the rebound, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Miami called for the foul.
Still young with loads of upside. Nurkic is comfortable playing the enforcer. I mean, you can tell he wants to keep improving.
Free throw good, Nurkic.
And Nurkic, the last few seasons, has shown that he can be a capable starter. The offense is solid, and he's a great rebounder. He'll get more than his fair share of double-doubles when he sees the floor enough.
And Miami making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. That one misses. And for Nurkic, a lot of how he plays, Chris, is based on where his head's at.
And that is a case for a lot of NBA players. Nurkic isn't alone in that regard, but when he is engaged, he can just attack the glass on both ends. The defense can use some work, but overall, he knows how to contribute.
Shot clock at 2. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Back to Turner. McCollum against Waiters. Here's Aminu. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And over his career, Aminu really has improved his three-point shot. I mean, the defense has to honor.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Dishes to Waiters. In the corner, it's Richardson. Whiteside sets the pick for Richardson. Shoots over Nurkic. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 17. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Aminu. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter. The Heat shooting here about 46% for the game. Dragic the pass to Waiters. Right side a screen. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Clock at 6. Off the screen. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Off target with was what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
Here's Turner. And it's Miami with the rebound. The feed to Richardson. Shoots over Turner. Offensive rebound. Johnson right side. It's stolen by Aminu. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball. Shots good by Turner.
Those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that one.
The Heat leading by 13. Dragic kicks to Johnson. Down low. Up off the screen. And Whiteside stays right with it.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Screen by Nurkic. McCollum outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Wonderful at setting screens for his teammate. Nurkic clears out a lot of space.
Here's Whiteside. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Whiteside's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Puts it up from 15. He can't hit that time. The Heat go the other way with it. They host the Kings after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Richardson goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. And the Heat lead by 16.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Dragic the pass to Waiters. Kicks to Whiteside. Back to Waiters. Stolen by McCollum. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Wade, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Now a timeout called by Miami.
You got no game, Heat.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Moment here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. It's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Nurkic. The Heat leading by 12. Dragic kicks to Wade. Here's the screen. Here's Dragic. It's stolen by Aminu. Lillard from outside. Can't hit that one.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Get back, get back.
Pulls up. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Johnson inside. He's covered by Aminu. Wade gets the bucket.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here's McCollum. That one a little long. Wade kicks to Whiteside. And they double up Whiteside. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lillard from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. 30 points for Damian Lillard.
But Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Feeds to Whiteside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
Gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
no good. Whiteside. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Trailblazers trail by 12. Over in the corner, Lillard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And Miami shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Hassan Whiteside.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Now, here's Richardson after Dwayne Wade's miss. Oh, Whiteside in position, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points. They've gotten into a nice groove from out there.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Goran, what has been the key to the success of this team lately and the key tonight?
In the last two games, everybody is playing for each other. You know, we're sharing the ball, we are active in defense, and we run. I think so. Last two games, that was the key. Everybody was involved, everybody was shooting the ball well, and here's the result.
Yeah, everything's working really well for you right now. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.